Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Sunday, May 15th slate of NBA and MLB action. I'm super excited to dive into it. We have a absolutely full slate. I know I normally say that, but truthfully, the games start at 10:35 Central Time. So literally, they start from 10:30 Central Time, and I know it's in Atlanta, so technically it's 11:30 there. But still, that's a really early game, and it starts from then and goes literally all the way through the night. So I am really excited to sit down and watch some baseball tomorrow, and as well as some NBA action. We do have two Game 7s, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm super excited for it. We have the Bucks and the Celtics, which is going to be a great game. And then we also have the Mavericks and the Suns, which I think is going to be a good game as well. So I'm really excited. You know what they always say, the two best words in sports are Game 7. So I'm really excited to go ahead and watch those. But before I go ahead and give you guys out my picks, I did just want to go ahead and say that at the time of recording this video, we are still currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Next, I did just want to go ahead and give a quick shout out here to all of our members here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do, and thank you guys so much for giving such a small channel such a big chance, as I always say. Truly does mean so much to me, more than you guys will ever truly know. Now, we can go ahead and do a quick recap of yesterday. We had one absolutely so tough beat, and we'll go ahead and talk about that one. But man, it hurt so bad, but we'll go ahead and talk about it. We did have the Orioles and the Tigers under 7.5 runs. Truly not much of a sweat. I think both teams combined for like 3 or something. It was a very, very low scoring game, so didn't have to sweat that one out too much. And it kind of made up for the other one because we had the Angels money line versus the A's, and I'm sorry yesterday I didn't specify if it was the first game of the doubleheader or the second. I guess I should have taken it on the second one, because on the first one, the Angels were up 3-1 almost the entire game. It was literally almost the entire game, and the A's in the bottom of the ninth hit a 3-run walk-off homer to win it, and that was so tough. That was such a tough beat. I was actually watching this game because I did end up getting a new phone, and when it was like updating and it was going through some of the like transfers from my old phone over to my new one, I had just a bunch of extra time, was obviously trying to watch as much baseball as I could, had some money on this game, so I was watching it, and they hit a 3-run shot to win it. That was just absolutely insane. Very tough beat. Then we did have the Reds team total over 3.5. I think they might have scored 1, but yeah, they could not get anything going today. I should have known better than to bet anything on the Reds, but hey, you know, it is what it is. You learn it, you live and you learn. So let's go ahead and dive into today. We do have one play from each of the NBA games, and then we do have one MLB play as well. I'll talk about another lean that I do have. We just don't have a lineup for it yet, which is kind of suspicious. But we don't have a lineup for one of the plays, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Our first play of the day, we're taking it. It's square. It's a very square play, but we're taking it. Giannis over 34.5 points here versus Boston at -120 odds. Now look, in his last 4 games, he has dropped 40+ in 3 of them. Giannis is built for these moments. Giannis is built for the playoffs. Giannis is built for the big moments in the playoffs. And obviously last year versus Phoenix, in the closeout game, he had 50. He dropped a 50 piece. And then obviously there's the video of him going to, I think it was either McDonald's or it was Chick-fil-A. I can't remember, but regardless, he ended up going to one of them and wanted a 50-piece chicken nugget. It was hilarious, but regardless, he did have 50 in his last closeout game. The only other one that he's had since then was the Bulls, but the Bulls are just, he didn't even have to go crazy in that game, and they still won. So it is what it is. And also, I think this is another really good narrative game. If you think about it, Giannis versus Tatum again, I think that it's going to come down to that. I truly do. If you guys wanted to do a same game parlay, I'll go ahead and talk about that in just a minute. But I think that this is going to be another huge matchup of Jason Tatum and Giannis. Obviously, Giannis has kind of solidified himself as one of the best players in the NBA. But I think Tatum is sort of on the rise, and I think that this is going to be a huge game for him. And so I don't mind Tatum's over either. I think that he can definitely drop 30. So if you guys did want a same game parlay, though, the lean that I was talking about for this game, I do like Grayson Allen's under. The reason being is just because I think that this is going to have to be another Giannis game, and Grayson Allen has struggled over the last couple games. So if you guys wanted a same game point only parlay for me, I do like Giannis, to score like 30 or however many is on the same game parlay. Tatum to score like 25, and then Grayson Allen to go under double digits, I think is an absolutely fantastic same game parlay. But there's a lot of other legs you could throw in there too. I know there was a really good, Drew Holiday over 1.5 steals. He's pretty much hit that every single game, so that's another really good one. But yeah, I'm riding with Giannis on this one, so that's going to be our first play of the day. Giannis over 34.5 points versus Boston at -120 odds. Now for our second play of the day, I could go ahead and just hammer Luka. I could just say, all right, this is going to be another big Luka game, because I think it will be. I think this is going to be a huge game for Luka Doncic, but we're going with Spencer Dinwiddie under 9.5 points here versus Phoenix Suns. And I think this is actually a really great play. And now let me kind of explain why. First of all, like I said, I think this is going to be another huge Luka Doncic game. It's going to be a Game 7 Luka, and I think that he is going to be taking a ton of the shots away from a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who has also seen a reduction in his minutes here recently. If you look at his last 3 games, he's only saw 21, 16, and 19 minutes in his last 3 games. So he's barely even cracking 20 minutes in his last 3 games. So they really are relying heavily on their starters, and rightfully so. They have been putting up a fight here versus Phoenix, obviously bringing them to a Game 7. So why would they change what they're doing? So he has seen limited run. And if you look at Spencer Dinwiddie's point log from the start of the series, he's had 8, 11, 4, 10, 2, and 15. So he's gone under, over, under, over, under, over. So by the law of averages, hopefully he does end up going under for us. So that's going to be our second play of the day. I do think it's going to be another Luka versus Booker game. I really do. It's actually a really fun rivalry to watch. So if you did want to do a little same game parlay, once again, I don't mind that whatsoever. So that's going to be our second play of the day. Dinwiddie under 9.5 points versus the Phoenix Suns. Now for our MLB play of the day, we're riding with another pretty square pick, but I think that this one is just going to sort of be a bounce back for the bad luck that we had with the Angels. So we're taking the Yankees money line here versus the White Sox at -120 odds. Obviously, the Yankees, they do have the most wins in the MLB. They are 24-9 this year, starting off absolutely red hot. They are currently on a 5-game win streak as well, so hopefully they can extend that to 6 for us. Also, the Yankees are the second best road team in the MLB with a record of 10-5 on the road, winning 67% of the time. And also, after a win, they are the third best team in the MLB with a 16-8 record. And obviously, like I said, they're on a win streak. So hopefully they can keep that up. The White Sox on the other side of things haven't been a great home team this year. They are just 9-9 at home, and as a home underdog, which they are in this situation, they are 1-3. So hopefully it does end up working out for us. That's going to be our third and final play of the day. Yankees money line here versus the White Sox at -120 odds. So that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Like I said, we are on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so if you guys are new, make sure that you guys are subbed. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. This is King Sander signing out. Peace.